is best when it brings people together, and Instagram is one of them. And today we have our guest who has won Best Instagram Marketing Agency Award. So, hi Pooja, how are you doing today?
I'm great as usual. I'm energetic, I'm confident, and yes, lively altogether.
All right. So, Pooja, you won this Best Instagram Marketing Award at MSMC Business Awards, right? So, tell me, how did you reach or how did you make all that happen altogether?
Spali, we usually say that, we are a woman who does magic. So, yes, it was a magical moment, and it was just not dash of a luck that happened to us. It was more of, this continuous efforts which we had put in making this agency. And the strength in the pillar strength has been always been the intensive research which we do, and also the synchronization which we do among our team members, among our clients. The entire process, we are very specific about our process. And yes, the creativity has played a very important role in helping us achieve what we are right now.
Right, right. So I think your age is just a number for you, considering the amount of work that you've done throughout, till the date. So
Yeah.
tell me, Pooja, is it Instagram? Is it really important, and how is it affecting the businesses, especially these startups and these local businesses? How is it affecting the marketing in the sector?
See, Instagram has been a game changer for startups and business. The locals are going internationals, easily because earlier it used to be the process used to be very extensive and it used to take a lot of time. Now it's becoming quite easy for them to do this thing. And startups are finding a good marketplace for themselves because I assume startups have a very small pocket for them. They are always in this crunch of finance and everything. And when they have to compete with some big players in the market, so it becomes quite disappointing to them at times. But Instagram has really been a game changer because it has provided them a platform that is far more affordable than if we compare it to Amazon or if we compare it to Google. I'm here talking particularly about the Google ads and kind of stuff because Instagram ads really work well. And in recent studies, what businesses have seen is because Instagram was usually assumed to be a social content providing content, where you share your pictures and photographs, right? So
Right.
now what businesses are seeing is like when they share their products, the making of their products and everything, 30% of interaction has increased with audience. Now, this is a recent research which has been showing this. So this is like audiences audiences making interaction over those pages also. So yes, it's creating a good amount of lead sales revenues for them. So Instagram has been a game changer for these businesses, I would say, especially for startups, local businesses. The small units, it has really worked for them.
All right, so that was for the businesses and the local businesses or the startups
Yeah.
that you said. But how is it important for audience, like people like us who just scroll through the Instagram daily? So how is it important for us?
I think we are getting our daily doses of, maybe it's motivation, recipe, dressing style, shopping, parenting, teaching, everything from Instagram. Like, this is the first place where we have started searching. Maybe we're asking your friends or maybe our influencers. They had a lot of influencers and they are actually helping us a lot in creating a well structured, I would say our lifestyle has also increased, had gone better with Instagram. I had personally felt that way. We are more aware. We are more closer to better things in life. So this is what I think. So I think you have the same thing. And the research, I we since I we are more into research part, and this is our basic instinct. So we don't say things which is just vaguely. We have to have some some backing for say our saying. So what we have found is, and it's been said that every at an average Indian spend at least 2 to 3 hours on Instagram, and now what they are doing on there is like I think every aspect of their life is been affected because of the Instagram. The more toward the even I have seen people getting more spiritual because of Instagram. more connected to themselves because of Instagram. So that's amazing. That's really amazing how Instagram has affected them.
Absolutely. And I think it's equally important as what you said. It's absolutely right. But if you talk about the small businesses, I think that, once a reel gets viral, the business itself gets a really good hike and the
Yeah,
promotion. So I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that concept is completely different. And tell me how Instagram or social media marketing is now affecting the people that, as you said, but what it used to be in early times. Can you give me a comparative study before Instagram and after Instagram?
Uh, so I think marketing was always there. And believe me, marketing is still there. It's only social media. The platform has changed. Marketing is still the basic thing. What has two things have changed? The platforms have changed. It's a digital platform. And as a platform changes, the human behavior change. The buying behavior changes. So these are the two changes which has to be registered. Else, marketing has the same instinct. The marketing, those five principles, we still follow Philip Kotler to do our marketing, make our marketing strategy because he's the father of marketing. And social media marketing, Instagram marketing, or do LinkedIn marketing or any other social media platform, every platform has their own game to play. Every media has their own uh, algorithm to run, right? So we have to pick where we have to be, what we want to produce and what we want to sell. That is the thing. Now if you ask me how social media evolved, yes, social media has evolved a lot. Instagram has evolved a lot. You will now see thread, you will now see broadcast channels, you will now see communities, you will also see the marketplace on Instagram. So Instagram is evolving. I think I would say like earlier it used to be like once in 6, 9 months. Now I'm seeing it evolving in every 2 months. The algorithm is updating every month. So,
Right.
this is how intensively they are trying to provide us, provide the users and audience and everything. So yes, the marketing has certainly changed for social media. Marketing is same, only the platform has changed, the buying behavior has changed, so it has to align that way. The marketing has to align accordingly. So that
Right.
is what I would suggest. Yeah.
Right. So, also continuing what you said, I have heard somewhere that you have to tell a story before you can sell a story, right? So,
Yeah.
you explain to me what kind of skills or what kind of things that you need to require to succeed in this absolutely different genre of marketing now.
Yeah, storyteller, that's a bang on point of yours, right? The storytelling is one of the most most effective skills what any Instagram social or the social media manager. So now why is it so important? Because audience only get connected to two emotions. Because it's like it's very rapidly and dynamic a market, right? If you don't stand now, you will have a competitor, you'll have 10 more competitors coming this. So you want to connect where it is the most vulnerable, or where your audience get connect to you directly. It's the fast pace. And humor and emotions are two things which can easily connect with anyone with through it, right? So, so these are the twins. So you were asking there was a strategy of creating content, right? That is what you're asking me,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know? So, uh, we start with creating a mood board. Now, mood board is that understanding the emotions. Now, these are the two emotions we are very particular about. So, whenever we do any work, we make sure that we deliver something that is able to provide these two emotions plus some purpose to our audience. Now, for that, we create the entire mood board, then we create the content strategy, and then accordingly creatives. Now, in every process, we ensure that the team member is able to explicitly explain what, why, how, when, where. These are the marketing terms. If you are able to define these five things in your post or in your content, you're able to deliver a right and useful content to your audience. So this is a process, and human emotions may we always strive to strike the humor and emotions into this particular. So we have to sync it. A product plus an emotion can only be done with a story. This is what with Vedas are doing, and mythological stories are doing. Very important point has been delivered only through a way of storytelling. So this is the most easiest and effective way of doing it. So yes, storytelling is a main, and that too with these two emotions we do it.
Right, right. Since you yourself said that Instagram is such a platform, you can create, save, and follow, and you can do anything according to your own preferences, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell me, how do you prepare a post in such a way that audience see it or they get attracted towards it?
See, it's going to be because every post is a different thing. Now either you are making a post to sell a product or a services, or it's not one game for everything. It's a different aspect to it. But as I've said mentioned earlier also, when I first have to define what I have to sell, right? If it's a product, then my why, what is clear to me, it's a product. Now why this product? Because it has particular usage to my audience, right? It's either going to make them feel good, either it's going to help them with their empower them, you know so we are just talking about the emotions, right? I'm not saying that it's going to add value in a materialistic way. It's which emotion is going to be heightened with that particular product, that has to be registered, that has to be safe. So once we know, okay, this particular product can empower you, or it can make you feel good about yourself. So as according to that, you have mood boards. Now mood boards has the colors, right? So colors, every colors had some significance. So when you see red, it's a different emotion that radiates from you. And when you see blue, it's a different variation. So we have to choose accordingly which emotions is more connected to which color. So this is how the mood board is created. So we pay a lot of attention on our audience mood, audience emotion, and then we choose the color. When we choose a color, we have to choose the words also. Now when you have to empower someone, you have to choose you have to be very particular about your hook lines, like what it is going to be. It has to empower them that way. So then come the content stage, the text stage, where we create such kind of hookup lines, or we create some captions and text messages, everything. And then seeing your audience, which time they're available, which is the time they'll be there, which is the duration of the month. Everything works on that way. And then there's the scheduling part. So even there, we pay some same attention to them, like to our audience, and then we schedule the post and then we post it. So this is how the entire process works for us of content creation. So I've given you only a brief, not went into too much of detail how to start it, but first, you have to identify your audience, and then accordingly, we just plan out everything.
All right, all right. Coming to my last question, is there any specific tips or something that you would like to suggest to new enthusiasts who are starting up their own business and things that they should keep in mind while growing or having their business on Instagram to promote their Instagram?
Yes, I would. I have seen a lot of people just running over this Instagram posts and everything. Recently, this is such an everyone wants to, like, just make millions in few seconds and everything, right? So I would say consistency, it's been said everywhere. Consistency is a key, patience is a key. But there is one more thought which I want to add to it. Is just that nobody even go and look. See, uh, how I have learned Instagram, being very honest with you, is like I have just gone through their help center menu. When you open an Instagram, they provide you the entire content, entire theoretical part in the help centers. You just have to go through it. When you go through it, you will find you will try to understand the algorithm very easily. That's a key. Just stay there, just stay in the Instagram, just dive into that particular platform. Try to use each and every filter, try to use each and every effects which they ask, which is shared there, and you will actually break out the algorithm very soon, rather than doing some courses and coming back, and applying what others have taught you. Instead of that, start doing it on your own, and just take Instagram help center help. Just start making notes from there. And you will see that you will know much more about Instagram rather than other people out there. And this has been the key for us. So this is how we deeply know Instagram. This is how we know how the algorithms are working for them, and that's a secret which I spilled out right here for you.
Right, right, right. I'm noting all that down. I really like how you were specific about the details that you shared. So now that we have reached the end of our session, I really appreciate you taking the time out and having this conversation with me. Thank you so much.
Thanks.